The evolution of plants has resulted in a wide range of complexity, from the earliest algal mats, through multicellular marine and freshwater green algae, terrestrial bryophytes, lycopods and ferns, to the complex gymnosperms and angiosperms of today. Evidence of the earliest land plants occurs much later at about 470 Ma, in lower Middle Ordovician rocks from Saudi Arabia. The latest major group of plants to evolve were the grasses, which became important in the mid-Paleogene, from around 40 million years. Plants evolved from a group of green algae, perhaps as early as 850 Maya, but algae-like plants might have evolved as early as 1 billion years ago. It would only very briefly have had paired chromosomes, the diploid condition, when the egg and sperm first fused to form a zygote that would have immediately divided by meiosis to produce cells with half the number of unpaired chromosomes, the haploid condition. Cooperative interactions with fungi may have helped early plants adapt to the stresses of the terrestrial realm. Early land plants reproduced in the fashion of ferns. Spores germinated into small gametophytes, which produced eggs and/or sperm. These sperm would swim across moist soils to find the female organs on the same or another gametophyte, where they would fuse with an egg to produce an embryo, which would germinate into a sporophyte. Plants were not the first photosynthesizers on land. Weathering rates suggest that organisms capable of photosynthesis were already living on the land 1,200 million years ago, and Some recent evidence suggests that land plants might have originated from unicellular terrestrial charophytes similar to extant klebs or Myriophyceae. There is evidence that cyanobacteria and multicellular photosynthetic eukaryotes lived in freshwater communities on land as early as 1 billion years ago, and that communities of complex, multicellular photosynthesizing organisms existed on land in the late Precambrian, around 850 million years ago. A snowball Earth, from around 850 to 630 Maya, is believed to have been caused by early photosynthetic organisms, which reduced the concentration of carbon dioxide and increased the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. The establishment of a land-based flora increased the rate of accumulation of oxygen in the atmosphere, as the land plants produced oxygen as a waste product. When this concentration rose above 13%, wildfires became possible, evident from charcoal in the fossil record. Apart from a controversial gap in the late Devonian, charcoal is present ever since. While many of the earliest groups continue to thrive, as exemplified by red and green algae in marine environments, more recently derived groups have displaced previously ecologically dominant ones, for example the ascendance of flowering plants over gymnosperms in terrestrial environments.